This is the Key TV Nightly News, which is also on Key Radio 103.3 FM, and I am Jacqueline Coley. Thank you for joining us. Here are the headlines. The Gambia Teachers Union Cooperative Credit Union on Friday hosted its Entrepreneurs Soirée, gathering over 200 entrepreneurs and aspiring business owners to foster partnerships and drive sustainable business growth. Mariana International School held its annual speech and prize-giving ceremony for students from Form 1 to Form 7 to recognize outstanding academic performance, discipline, and dedication across various subjects. Mansa Koli Bojang School in Jalambang in the West Coast region today held its 2026 Career Day, bringing together professionals and students to explore future career opportunities. In international news, Africa has the world's deadliest roads with 26 deaths per 100,000 people annually, more than double Europe's rate due to various reasons. Those were the headlines, now the news in detail. The Gambia Teachers Union Cooperative Credit Union on Friday hosted its Entrepreneurs Soirée, gathering over 200 entrepreneurs and aspiring business owners to foster partnerships and drive sustainable business growth. Yafa Tuge has the rest of the story.
Health under the theme, GTU CCU, your reliable partner for business growth and sustainability. The event provided a platform for micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, to engage with financial experts, development partners and policymakers while exploring opportunities for collaboration and access to affordable financing. The Vice President of the Gambia, Mohamed B.S. Jallo, reaffirmed the government's commitment to partnering with GTU CCU to advance national development and financial inclusion. He described MSMEs as the backbone of the Gambian economy and praised the credit union for empowering teachers and entrepreneurs with accessible financial services.
Across the world, MSMEs are recognized as engines of job creation, innovation, and economic resilience. In the Gambia, they represent far more than statistics. They embody the aspirations of our youth, the enterprise and determination of our women, and the resilience of our communities.
His Excellency Carlos Botzet, the German ambassador to the Gambia, emphasized the importance of private sector development for sustainable, inclusive growth, highlighting the role of credit unions in expanding financial access, supporting entrepreneurship, and strengthening local economies.
Rightly so. As we all know, the Gambia urgently needs more jobs for the Gambian youth, and not only them. But where are these jobs going to come from? Ladies and gentlemen, for us the answer is clear. Only a fast-growing private sector, in particular small and medium-sized enterprises, can provide these jobs in large numbers.
Dauda Kujabi, Chief Executive Officer of GTU CCU, highlighted the transformative impact of collaboratives on teachers and their families, outlining the union's vision to go beyond traditional lending and serve as a trusted partner for supporting sustainable growth and resilience for members and MSMEs.
With the credit union, we believe it is the sharpest cutting edge that can end poverty in any developing country. I challenge policy makers. It works in other countries where credit unions constitute almost 30% of the employment of those countries, contributing almost 40% of the GDP. We believe we can do it.
Fode Sanyang, Chief Executive Officer of NACOC, highlighted the key achievements of the cooperative movement over the years.
In recent years, we have witnessed a surge in MSME growth through the entrepreneurship promotion and development initiative by local and international partners aimed to curb the irregular migration and creating employment opportunity, particularly focusing on youth and women.
Felix Bwampong, representing DSIK, shared highlights into the long-standing partnership between DSIK and GTU CCU.
Our role is simple, yet very profound. We support countries to build strong and trustworthy financial institutions that work for ordinary people. Not by giving them handouts, but not by replacing financial institutions, but by strengthening systems, institutions, skills, so that Gambians can build their own futures.
The event also featured testimonies from members who described how GTU CCU's financial support helped turn their business ideas into reality, enabling them to expand operations and improve their livelihoods. Operating on the philosophy of people helping people, GTU CCU offers members a wide range of financial products, including savings account, loan accounts, shares accounts, consumer loans, offspring and spouse accounts, Islamic Cooperative Credit Union services, and salary accounts. Reporting for QTV News, this is Yafati Gay.
Marina International School on Friday held its annual speech and prize-giving ceremony for students from Form 1 to Form 7. The event held at the high school grounds recognized outstanding academic performance, discipline, and dedication across various subjects. Juldenja attended the ceremony and she now reports.
The annual speech and prize-giving ceremony was held under the theme, Thrive for Excellence, Achieve with Integrity, highlighting the school's commitment to academic excellence and character development. From Form 1 through to Form 7, certificates and prizes were awarded to students who distinguished themselves academically and demonstrated consistent effort throughout the last academic year. School administrators encouraged students to remain disciplined, hardworking, and principled as they prepare for higher education and future careers. They also commended parents and teachers for their unwavering support and guidance throughout the students' academic journey. Jonathan Warner, Director of Schools at Marina International School, urged students to place respect at the center of their relationships, strive for excellence in their studies, and uphold integrity in their choices and actions.
So, to our students, remember this. The world you are entering as you grow into adulthood does not just need high achievers. It needs ethical leaders. It needs problem solvers. It needs thinkers. And it needs compassionate humans. It needs young people who stand for something, not just succeed at something. Children do not become adults in a vacuum. And it's important I recognise this critical fact and those central to it today.
Professor Herbert Robinson, Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, described excellence as the consistent pursuit of one's best, noting that it does not necessarily mean perfection. He said integrity is what a person does when no one is watching. Professor Robinson added that a society may have many educated and talented individuals, yet still struggle when integrity is absent.
Today we celebrate prizes, but the greater prize is education itself that we are celebrating. Education is not simply about passing exams. It is about becoming capable of reasoning, capable of solving problems, capable of building a future and contributing to nation building. It is about what I call the 3 H's. The head for knowledge acquisition, the hand for acquiring practical skills, and the heart for emotional intelligence.
The UTG Vice Chancellor further observed that emotional intelligence is not sufficiently integrated into the country's education curriculum and assessment systems, making them less responsive to national development needs. Emi Adekru, President of the Student Council, encouraged fellow students to remain focused, committed, and united as they pursue academic success.
This ceremony has become a celebration of hard work, resilience, and value. But more than that, it has been a call to action to carry forward the spirit of excellence and the integrity into every classroom, every challenge, and every corner of our lives. As we leave here today, let us not only remember the medals and certificates, but also the message that greatness is achieved not just by striving, but by striving with honesty, humility, and purpose.
Awards were presented to outstanding students in subjects including English, mathematics, French, sciences, humanities, art, design and technology, among others, recognizing their dedication, talent, and consistent academic effort. The ceremony concluded with a renewed commitment from students and staff to uphold excellence and integrity, reinforcing Marina International School's mission to nurture responsible leaders prepared for national and global challenges. Reporting for QTV News, I am Julde Njai.
We will now go for a commercial break. When we return, we have more national and international news stories. Do stay tuned.
wérgu yaram mu ngi doore ci ni ñuy jëfooyee ñam yu wóor buntu liggéeykaay United Nations seen banqaas bi dox ci tëddali ni dund ak mbayteef di Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations dal di jàppale ante ak ministre bi saytu wàlli wérgu yaram gi ñu ngi leen ay fàttalil ne waxtu wu nekk rek ne ñu ànd ak cet ci jamono boo xamee nii ñu ngi téye ak di defar ñam waxtu wu ne rek raxasal sa loxo bem set ak saabu ak ndox mu set balaa ak gannaaw boo xamee nii yaa ngi amee ñam gannaaw bu jëfooyee wanag yi ak balaa ñuy leyal xale ñu gis ne itamit waxtu wu nekk rek dëpp nañu suñuy ñam ci waxtu woo xamee ni nii nekkuñ di ko lekk te itamit ñu saxal nag cet ak yaram raxasal say jumtuwaay toggeekaay balaa ak gannaaw boo xamee ni jëfoo nga ko ngir rek mën ci muslu ci doomi jàngoro yi ci wàllu si ni ñu yéwénal lu jëm ci wàlli ñam yu wóor te it jëfoo it tànn itamit lu jëm ci wàlli wér-gu-yaram ñu ànd jëfoo ko sarta yi nga xam ne ni moom lañ teg ci su ñami tànneef yi.
Welcome back. This is QTV News and I am Jacqueline Koli. Now, Mansakunda Bojang School, located in Jalambang in the West Coast region, today held its 2026 Career Day, bringing together professionals and students to explore future career opportunities. The event aimed to guide students in making informed academic and professional choices. Alo Sise was at their school ground, and this is his report.
Students of Mansakoli Bojang Upper and Senior Secondary School gathered in large numbers as the Press and Library Club organized this year's Career Day, an event designed to expose students to a wide range of career opportunities. The day featured presentations from professionals in different fields who shared their personal experiences and advice on career planning, discipline, and academic focus. Claude Campbell, Vice Principal of Mansakoli Bojang Senior Secondary School, and Malang S. Jabang, Coordinator of the Press and Library Club, said the program is part of efforts to prepare students early for life beyond the classroom.
Career Day is very important because it's today that some students start to envision what they want to be in future. Because usually when students come to high school or the middle school, they are a little bit confused as to what they want to be in future. But organizing events like this, they start to think about what they want to be in future and then what ignites a passion in them. So that's why as a school, we decide to create this avenue wherein students come in and then they guess us what they want to be in future so that they start thinking of those kind of things at this stage.
We realize that after school, many students, you ask them what do you want to study at university, normally they will tell you that they do not know. Yeah, so that shows that events like this were not organized when they were going to school. So I believe having something like this will in fact be an eye-opener for most of our students to know what to study at the university, which career path to follow in future.
Students also took part in interactive sessions. Ibrahima Jabi, who aspires to become a journalist, and Mariama Gay, who aspires to become a lawyer, welcomed the event as important to their career choices.
Today is a big day for us because we have been organizing this for so long. So seeing many students coming out here with their different careers to showcase what they want to be in the future, and so many dignitaries coming over to inspire these young people is really a great thing for us here today. We are so much happy to invite and host many dignitaries around like Sef Poyang and many other people that are so much inspiring to us.
I want to be a lawyer, particularly a chief judge.
Why?
Yeah, because I want to speak for the voiceless. I hate to see injustice, discrimination, inequality in the society. So as a lawyer, I think when I become a lawyer one day, I would love to eradicate injustice in the society, inequality, discrimination, and all forms of human segregation.
Guest speakers, including Sekou Bojang, popularly known as Sef Bojang, urge students to stay dedicated to their education and pursue careers that align with their talents while contributing to society.
What I've seen here is, of course, a great start of a future for the students, meaning, because the problem that we never had before is having a career guidance or a career counselor, a career coach. Of course, now me coming in and others that all came here today to give the students an insight of the possibilities outside the office. Some believe in office work, but of course with us coming out to showcase, tell them what our career paths are, perhaps that will change the dynamics. And I look at it this way to say, if they emulate people, they should now think of how should someone also emulate them. If we inspire them, they should also start thinking of how would they inspire others.
Career guidance remains crucial for young people, especially as career choice continues to expand in today's competitive world. Reporting for QTV News, I am Aliou Cissé.
Coming up next is international news. Now, Africa has the world's deadliest roads, with 26 deaths per 1,000 people annually, more than double Europe's rate due to limited infrastructure, crowded roads, and poorly regulated transport. And Smane Sonyasi has the rest of that story.
Despite having only about 3% of the world's vehicles, Africa suffers the highest road fatality rate globally. According to the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, more than 300,000 people die on African roads each year, a figure that has been rising even as global road deaths decline. Pedestrians, bicycles and motorbikes share increasingly congested roads with cars, buses and trucks, often without dedicated lanes. About 40% of Africa's road deaths involve pedestrians, twice the global average, and some countries see that number reach nearly 50%. A 2024 World Health Organization report highlighted that few countries have developed transport systems accommodating these alternative modes of travel. Limited public transport forces millions to rely on overcrowded buses or motorcycle taxis, many of which are unsafe or unregulated. In South Africa, for example, 70% of commuters travel daily by minibus taxi, totaling more than 10 million people. Authorities struggle to enforce licensing, roadworthiness, and traffic laws, leaving commuters vulnerable. Across Africa, road infrastructure safety is low, and enforcement of traffic laws is weak. The holiday season, especially from December to January, is notoriously deadly. Even South Africa, which has one of the continent's better road networks, recorded 1,427 deaths between December 1, 2025 and January 11, 2026, averaging more than 30 fatalities per day. The WHO called the situation a serious public health concern, urging African countries to prioritize safer roads, better transport options, and stronger enforcement to prevent hundreds of thousands of unnecessary deaths each year. Ansmane Chonyase for KTV News.
Also in international news, governments, UN agencies, international organizations and stakeholders convened at the Dakar Preparatory Conference led by the UN Economic Commission for Europe to build political momentum and strengthen practical cooperation on transboundary water management ahead of the December 2026 UN Water Conference in the United Arab Emirates. Mawid Julenjai.
The Dakar High-Level Preparatory Conference brings together a diverse mix of governments, UN entities, international organizations, river basin commissions, and other stakeholders to strengthen cooperation on water-related priorities with a particular focus on transboundary water management. The conference provides an essential platform to assess progress toward Sustainable Development Goal SDG 6.5 on integrated water resources management and transboundary cooperation, highlight the role of cooperative frameworks and join institutions in building climate resilience and identify concrete actions and partnerships to feed into the 2026 UN Water Conference outcomes. United Nations Economic Commission for Europe, UNES, plays a central role at the preparatory conference through its Convention on the Protection and Use of Transboundary Watercourses and International Lakes, providing a global legal and intergovernmental framework, technical expertise, and tools to strengthen cooperation across shared waters. In partnership with UNESCO, UNESCO leads preparatory discussions, ensuring that transboundary water cooperation features prominently in the UN Water Conference agenda. The Protocol on Water and Health, another cornerstone of UNES's work, supports countries in achieving universal access to water and sanitation, preventing water-related diseases, and improving environmental management, key priorities highlighted in discussions on water for people. Throughout the conference, UNES participates in multiple official and partner-led sessions, contributing expertise and facilitating dialogue on water governance, health, and climate resilience. Outcomes from Dakar will directly inform the 2026 UN Water Conference, guiding interactive dialogues, voluntary commitments, and partnership initiatives to accelerate progress on water-related SDGs beyond 2026. UNES reaffirmed its commitment to ensuring that transboundary water cooperation remains a central pillar of global water and climate action, supporting countries in turning political engagement into tangible, sustainable results. Reporting for QTV News, I am Julde Njai.
And before we end, here's a recap of the headlines. The Gambia Teachers Union Cooperative Credit Union on Friday hosted its Entrepreneurs Soirée, gathering over 200 entrepreneurs and aspiring business owners to foster partnerships and drive sustainable business growth. Marina International School held its annual speech and prize-giving ceremony for students from Form 1 to Form 7 to recognize outstanding academic performance, discipline, and dedication across various subjects. Mansakoli Bojang School in Jalambang in the West Coast region today held its 2026 Career Day, bringing together professionals and students to explore future career opportunities. In international news, Africa has the world's deadliest roads with 26 deaths per 100,000 people annually, more than double Europe's rate, due to various reasons. That's all for this news bulletin. Join us again tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the Weekend Review with Mamadou Mbot and Ansumana Esonyasi. Thanks for watching.